they're using Microsoft and you want to use Google, right? Or maybe like you own one McDonald's and you own one Subway. How do you get that to work? What we've had is for some franchisees, they will forward their emails from different franchises and they will have all of those emails sitting in one domain that they control and manage. What's your process if you own multiple franchises? I saw your video on how to set up the email, but it didn't answer my question. Oh man, I really need a bit more detail to answer this one. I don't know exactly what we're referring to here. If this is permission-based, it might be a matter of setting up organizational units per franchisee. Like if you're the owner of the franchise, then you can set up organizational units for the franchisees. They all have to be under one Google account. So we've got a couple of customers like that where they own a network of businesses or they own the brand of a network of businesses and they all sit under that and we manage the billing and those kind of things. Or if you're a franchisee and you own multiple businesses in a network, maybe they're using Microsoft and you want to use Google, right? Or maybe like you own one McDonald's and you own one Subway. How do you get that to work? What we've had is for some franchisees, they will forward their emails from different franchises and they will have all of those emails sitting in one domain that they control and manage. If you're a franchisee and you've got multiple locations or multiple member businesses in a larger franchise, even if they exist across different franchises, you can set up a private Google Workspace account to manage your business and manage the multiple brands and multiple businesses. So you'll have one central Google Workspace account. Now, what we've had in the past where we've had this experience where a customer of ours owned a number of Anytime Fitness franchise locations, they set up their name. So it was like bobgroup.com. So that was their Google Workspace account. And they had email addresses at Anytime Fitness for their staff. Right? They had a whole bunch of those at Anytime Fitness email addresses. And they forwarded those email addresses in to individual mailboxes within this bobgroup.com account. Now, we needed a little bit of help for this to work. There's two different ways of getting email from an external mail system into your Google Workspace. And you can either use Retrieval. So Retrieval will go here to the mail server and it'll grab the mail and then it'll bring the mail back to your Google account. And that's called POP or IMAP Retrieval. And you can set that up in your individual Gmail accounts. The second option that you have to get external email into your Google account is forwarding. And forwarding is where the mail server will push the email from that external mailbox into your Google Workspace account, and therefore it'll land in the right mailbox as long as you've got the mailbox there. Now, either of these methods is fine, but the POP Retrieval method tends to be slower because it only checks every couple of minutes. And there can be delays. Sometimes it takes up to 10 minutes or up to 15 minutes for an email to come through. Lots of people use that POP method to like grab emails from an old Gmail address or grab them from like an email address with your ISP. And it's slow and it's unreliable. The push method is way better because they automatically get pushed from the receiving server into your Google account. But the challenge with the push server, it's a little bit more technically cumbersome to set up. And not all mail servers will push the email. So it's a bit less accessible. But what we did in that case is we spoke to Anytime Fitness head office in the country that we were operating in, and they were very accommodating. They said, yeah, sure, we'll forward those emails across. And so the emails got forwarded into the Google Workspace account. Now, that system works fine. You can send and receive emails from those external email addresses. The only downside is that when you're logging into Google Workspace, you got to log in as bobgroup.com, right? You're not going to log in as Anytime Fitness if they're not using Google Workspace. The other small caveat is if you send a calendar invitation, it's going to come from Bob Group. It's going to come from your group. So that might look a little bit weird. Unfortunately, you can't send a calendar invitation from an alias email address. And effectively, these emails being sent and received into your Bob Group Google Workspace Gmail, treated as an alias. They basically act like an alias. Emails in and out, fine. Signature, fine. It's going to look like your franchise email going in and out. If you send a calendar invitation, it's going to look like your Workspace account. Also, if you share a document in Google Drive, it's going to come from your Workspace account. That might be big or small for multiple people. Who knows? That doesn't matter. Now, if you also own a McDonald's franchise and you have my name at McDonald's, you can do the same thing. You can have those being forwarded and going in and going back out. That's the full answer if you're a franchisee and you want to have some ownership over your data. The other thing that I like about this is if you ever have a dispute with the franchisor or member group or whatever you call the business that you're a part of, they don't own that data. You get a copy of that data for yourself. Now, of course, you've got to check with your agreements if you're allowed to even make a copy of that data. I assume so because they're your emails. But effectively, you've got a copy of all of the data that lives within your Google Workspace account. That Google Workspace account there is your data. You control it. No one else can control it. And if you were in a situation where there was a dispute or for whatever reason, I don't know, maybe you leave the franchise network, you sell the business, these mailboxes would still have a copy of all the incoming and the outgoing email because your mail is effectively going through that mail server. But you own this copy, the important one, which is under your Workspace account, and you can do what you want with that. If you need more help with what we've covered in this video, itGenius provides support services to businesses all over the world with problems just like this. Click the link below to get started.